Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on Junior High Talk. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan, this Wednesday, October 16th, 2024. We say welcome to all of you joining us here. It's a special day in the lives of some very special people. Talking about Rebecca Vani of Philadelphia, Beatrice Spear, Philadelphia, Chuku Peters, Minnesota, Peter Siake, Frederick Johnson of North Carolina, that's Charlotte, Ophelia Che, Delaware, Beatrice Sun Kegwe, Louisville, Kentucky, G. Alfonso Gay, Monrovia, Raymond Chie, Philadelphia, and Patrick Kume of Minnesota. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. We've got a good show coming up, so invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and of course, be my guest. What's in it for you tonight? Our hot topics coming up. Dissent is essential and critical for any democracy. Liberia is no exception. Joseph Yuma Burger crackdown on democracy is wrong and must be thwarted. Our hot topics tonight, from Pope to Author Boy. From Pope to Author Boy, Liberia's Joseph Yuma Burger Executive Mansion published that he was to meet with the Pope, but he met with an aide to the Pope. They also announced a Townhall Meeting with Liberians in Italy and surrounding European countries, but only 7 persons showed up. The EMansion also announced that Joseph Yuma Burger was to meet with European Investment Bank to negotiate a US $50 million loan for agriculture. Why couldn't the Agriculture Minister and Finance Minister lead that negotiation instead? Let's dig deeper. Also coming up, conspiracy against Speaker Fonati Koffa. A plot conspiracy to remove Speaker Fonati Koffa as Speaker has been uncovered. Former President George Weah is said to be dismayed by this information and is expected to have a meeting with CDC lawmakers who are allegedly involved with the plot conspiracy. Why will any CDC lawmaker or lawmakers plot with the JNB Administration to remove Speaker Koffa? How true is it that US $600,000 has been sourced by the executive branch to facilitate this process? Did Joseph Yuma Burger take Fonati Koffa with him to Italy to launch the conspiracy while he's away? What is Speaker Koffa not doing that would cause his colleagues to plot against him? Let's dig deeper. Apologize to Liberians. Former Finance Minister Samuel D. Thwarted Jr. has penned that the JNB Unity Party government need to apologize to the Liberian people for lying to them about the harmonization and later embraced it. Another digging deeper story for us here tonight. I can see back in studio Dilano Tamasa, a senior analyst, is already in studio. We're going to be bringing him up momentarily. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist to be civil with one another. There shall be no curse words, no insults of any kind. All right. Also, coming up, War Economic Crime Court establishment. The vetting committee to find a suitable candidate for the position of Executive Secretary Director for the Office of War Economic Crime Court Leadership has released 5 names shortlisted for the position. They are Councillor Jala A. Babu, Councillor Bwaka Kane, Councillor Jerome J. Verdier, Councillor James Yimpa Verdier, and former TRC Commissioner Martha Washington. How did the committee arrive at the shortlisted names? Did they apply for the position? Were they called or asked to present or submit their respective resumes? Why 2 brothers were shortlisted? The guidelines to nominate or name an executive director or secretary for the Office of War Economic Crime Court says the person should be a lawyer with a master's degree. Does Martha Washington have a law degree? Is a lawyer? Is she a lawyer or a journalist? Let's dig deeper. Another foreign travel again. Update. Joseph Boyka departed for Italy on Saturday, October 12th. Speaker Fonati Koffa is accompanying him. What could be the nature of the travel, especially after recent travels to Canada and the USA? Why is Kofa traveling with Joseph Boyka to Italy? To host a Townhall Meeting with 7 Liberians? Let's dig deeper. Also, tonight's broadcast is dedicated to Rebecca Vani, Beatrice Spear, Triple Peters, Peter Siake, Frederick Lane Johnson, Ophelia Che, Beatrice Son Kekbe, G. Alfonso Gay, that's the former senator for Grand Julia County, G. Alfonso Gay, Raymond Chie, Patrick Ume, and for all of you celebrating your special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us here. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. Okay? First in the queue tonight, all the way from Australia, Mars SP Pelu says, hello, Mr. Gilman. First comment, first in the queue tonight. And she said, first on the show today. Absolutely. Good morning at your end. Good evening to all of you. Welcome. Mars Pelu, the second in the queue. Ruth Woodward from Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome to you there. And the third in the queue. The ladies are taking over tonight. CLM Secretary General, Monique Boyu is the third in the queue tonight. Says, good evening, Mr. Gilmer, and all. Welcome to you. Followed by the one and only Joseph Wally Kenneth and Ethan Wally Kenneth there from Phoenix. Sorry, from Philadelphia. Welcome to you, the Wally Kenneth of Philadelphia. Good to have you on here as always. Joseph Babu, welcome there. And of course, CMT, Comfort Mamite from Minnesota. Welcome to all of you here. We've got a great show for all of us here. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page. Let people know what you are watching this time of the night at 10:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let everybody know that you are watching Jide How Talk, the Digging Deeper Show. All right? Let's take a word from our sponsor, JP Chanet. and we go into our conversation here. Let's take a word from JP Janet, our sponsor. JP Chanet is sold across Liberia in the finest supermarkets, stores, shops, and of course, or nightclubs, restaurants. You can find JP Chanet across Liberia. Okay, let them know that Julia Hard Talk sent you whenever you go to get you a bottle or something. Let's go into our conversation here, folks. I'm excited.
To them to face the roads are not good. And not the money they give to them. And not the way they do it. Your start of corruption is too soon. My people are too soon. Your start of corruption is too soon. My people are too soon. Your stop it. Your start of corruption is too soon. My people are too soon. Your stop it. I to them to face the roads are not good. And not the money they give to them. And not the way they do it. Your start of corruption is too soon. My people are too soon. Your stop it.
I want to know, has there been any time during the contracts to contractors that you, within 100 days, that you insisted those contractors to purchase pickups and vehicles for the ministry?
So I'll address the questions as they came. There was one that asked about the 100 days, about the purchase of vehicles. Yes, during the negotiation, we got no objection from the DPCC. The sole source or single source the project. We had the team negotiate with the contractors. And so yes, companies that won the contracts did that because we inherited a ministry where I had any vehicle. And to be able to supervise such projects, some of our assistant ministers who were taxed to be in those corridors for supervision had to be mobile. Yes, we did. And those pickers were turned over to the Ministry of Public Works and being used now by assistant. That's about the 100 days, about the purchase of vehicles. Yes, during the negotiation, we got no objection from the PPCC. The sole source or single source the project. We had the team negotiate with the contractors. And so, yes, companies that won the contracts did that because we inherited a ministry where I had a vehicle and to be able to supervise such projects. Some of our assistant ministers who were taxed to be in those corridors for supervision had to be mobile. Yes, we did. And those pickers.
The money they give to them, and now they wait to do it. You are going to them to fix the road. The roads are not good. And now the money they give to them, and now they wait to do it. You start that corruption too soon. My people are too soon. You stop it.
Exhausted. Really exhausted. We started off yesterday morning at about 4:30 in the morning, and with the expectation that we have gotten in Greenville from Buchanan to Greenville because of the road conditions. We have gotten in Buchanan the same yesterday by 8 p.m. So our thought was we will have spent around 12 hours, a little bit more to come from Buchanan here. Unfortunately, planning and actuality is quite different. So in actuality, we've just done about 50% of the road. And we took, right now it is 7:30 in the morning the next day. So that's about 27 hours. And we haven't gone anywhere. We just did what normally used to be 4 hours during the dry season on this road. We took 27 hours to do that.
Morning. Yeah, now they play. So the Penu say, where should you come? And so, my people, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, now they play. So the Penu say, where should you come? Hey, I see that. Let it moya. They play our senator say, where should? Oh, Zappy. And so, I'll give you one of my cars and go to Grand Julian now. By 7 p.m., you'll be able to call to say I'm back. 5 to 6 years, 7 years ago, that never happened. A car can leave from Monrovia now. Now, after 2, I can give you one of my cars and go to Grand Julian now. By 7 p.m., you'll be able to call to say I'm back. 5 to 6 years, 7 years ago, that never happened.
And now the money they give to them, and now they wait to do it. You start that corruption too soon. My people are too soon. You start that corruption too soon. My people are too soon. You stop it. You start that corruption too soon. My people are too soon. You stop it. You start that corruption too soon. My people are too soon.
Exactly the same. You hear this thing. Okay, I'm President Weah. And this one I did. And I want to tell God, thank you for providing my worker in the person of God. He did something that really made me proud as the hero of the movie. And also the district inspector. I came from Maryland, just go Thursday, I started the road. I wanted to buy Thursday. He told me now to Kakata. I'm so happy. Even the parent did I said it to the people. The very level, it was this. But I God bless you. I really need to know whatever you do. Continue to devil it. Let God bless you. I'm grateful for God what to go. Let God bless you. It's going to take about almost
3 days come to the business. And it was not easy for people because now this man, you're sending to me.
This is the Honorable President, right? Yes. So the Honorable President, my guys want to say thank you for the work you did on the road. I came for yesterday from Glover to retire. I'm actually almost about to sign. Driving time from Glover to Bishop Rodeo was 13 hours. So I don't want to say thank you, and I beg you don't get tired. Just give it out people so they will get that road okay. It was sweet. So thank you. And when you say it is, I have to say thank you.
Only the greatest, and I white to do it. You start a correction too soon. My people are too soon. You stop it. You start a correction too soon. My people are too soon. You stop it. You start a correction too soon. My people are too soon. You stop it.
Piano,
No, one person.
Moi, j'habite à Lomé. Vous venez pour un dévaillant, vous n'avez pas le temps.
Non, je ne pense pas.
C'erano loro qua, erano i signori. Lui è foto. Lui è foto. Lui è foto.
Ok.
Lui è foto.
Ok.
Stai qua. Stai qua.
Piano.
No, one person. President George Weah then sought after
Moi, j'habite à
in
Lomé.
Italy for autograph, photo op, and what have you. Since they're across Italy with George Weah, even a cameraman is using his camera for selfie. I never seen that.
Lui è foto.
Cameraman using his camera for selfie.
Ok.
Yeah. So if you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Sit back, relax. Our team of analysts and panelists are beginning to join in here.
Jealousy. I say, sacre point. Wait till we blaha. They not be spending say. That's so. Wait till we blaha. They be smiling with draw.
Jessica Bessler, welcome there on the YouTube channel.
No job, no respect. Don't jack on yourself. Take down with your life. Don't spend on yourself.
You not get money, you not get friend.
You will see all your enemy.
Ali Bagayogo, welcome from the Digital Development Department.
They not be spending.
Colonel Zille, welcome. How are you? Welcome there from Des Moines, Iowa. Matthew Talley. No Brakada, baby? No way. Emmanuel Bro, in fact, during a recent promotion between the LMP and partisans of the CDC at its headquarters, he was telling partisans, "You go back in your offense." He said it as if he isn't one of them. Talking about Fonati Koffa. Exactly point. Yasser Sharif, wake up. Jealousy. Canada Tro, welcome. And Janet Colley says good morning from my end, from Brazos. Welcome to you, Janet, my lovely sister. Achi Tape. We were not here, but we're here now. Funny girl, Masale, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Welcome to you. And that's where my young aunt, Mami Yoko, is also listening in from Minnesota. Mami, welcome to you. Good to see you. Gambrusa, welcome. Margaret Julu, hats off to you. Wow, my God, that's my sister right here. Margaret, happy belated birthday to you. I hope you listened to the video when we celebrated your birthday here, I think last week or so. Roland S. Weah, welcome. David S. Bundy from Chocolate City, watching from local town up until St. Matthew High School Junction, LT City. Welcome there, David S. Bundy. Snake in the grass. Come the first. Got it passed away. Welcome. And Linda Morris. Welcome to you there from Rhode Island. Jerome Weah. Welcome. Joe P. Phillips. Alex Dizo, welcome to you. And Dizo is following from China. No doubt, Margaret Julu says, I'm listening. I saw the birthday celebration and I appreciate you so much, bro. You are doing great. Thanks for the good job. Welcome there, Margaret. And the mouse we have forgotten to share the show. Let's do, family. Let's share the show. Invite someone. And Peter Cannon, welcome to you there. Good to see you. The lady from Minnesota, Binta Barito, welcome. Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, is in the house. Vera Marshall, welcome to you. Roland S. Weah, Maryland Jr. The jealous snake in the grass. And Sam Dia from Kingsville, Liberia, welcome to you. Says I'm watching from Monrovia, Liberia, Kingsville, to be precise. Undercover journalist. Commander Bro, though I'm not a sedition. Undercover journalist. White Teeth, Black Heart by the man there, T-Man Williams from Indianapolis, Indiana. That's our entertainment song there. Of course, we play it a little bit more. Welcome to all of you joining us here. Emmanuel Bro said, though I'm not a sedition, I wholeheartedly support the planned impeachment of House Speaker Councillor J. Fonati Koffa. In my view, he's betraying the interest of CDC as a political institution. And Jessica Beslow, Mr. Gilman, welcome to you there with the wave. Jessica on the YouTube channel. Good to see all of you here tonight. We got a great show for all of us. And of course, what can I say? When I have Arthur Solo Senior following the broadcast. Solo Senior, welcome to you there. Evita Greaves, welcome. Hello, Mr. Gilmore. Evita said, hello there, Miss Greaves. Good to see you on here. And of course, Funny Girl Masale, IMF visit to LRA. What happens to the boss man? Abenigo Kanefe. Good night, Mr. Gilman. Hope all is well. I'm off tonight to be on. I have not gotten your response from a text. Any information, sir? I got to go back to look at that text and respond to you appropriately, okay? Sorry about that, about the delay. Delay is dangerous, but better late than never. And Solo Senior, white tea, black heart. And then bloody hands. Evita Grace, good evening to CLN family. Good evening to you there again. Evita, welcome. Tamasa and Rachel Bezaji Chapin are with us here tonight for a great evening of conversation, discussion here. Tamasa, good evening to you. Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, the wise man.
Yeah.
It's great to be on a global stage. I'm doing great. So excited to be on the May week edition of the GHT.
Right.
They're always exciting time, more especially where we have a lot of good things bundled up with all the talking points. Why the president is running after people to come to his program. You find Liberians and non-Liberians craving to get the glance of the former president, President Weah. So it's just and a lot of things, we've been following. So they bundle a lot of good things.
Townhall Meeting 10 to 7.
To 7%. And now our people are crying now. They are following the development in terms of how money have been spent when it comes to project. But it's great to be on the show. Let me say hello to all our people, more especially the chief statistician, Aliyu Bakayoko, and my big brother Ambrosa, who following us tonight. I just want to say hello to him, big brother Ambrose. I just want to greet you and the family. I hope you all are doing great there. But it's great to be on the show. I salute you and I salute all of those that are following us this evening.
No doubt. Welcome. Thank you very much. Miss Chapin, welcome to you there from Australia. Great to see you on early morning hours at your end. Yeah. Yeah, afternoon. It's afternoon.
Afternoon?
Yeah.
That's 2 o'clock, I think so.
Yeah. Afternoon to you now. I'm thinking about on Freedom FM when Susan comes. When Susan comes on, it's early morning.
Susan doing well because me and them alone sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my God, she's a strong woman.
Absolutely.
That's my sister. She's strong.
Yeah.
And you know that she in uni. She in uni, taking care of that baby, working and doing that platform thing at the same time.
Yeah.
She's a strong and efficient woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So we're back.
we are back. We're
back, Rochelle.
Yeah.
The May week edition is bundled up with a lot of stuff.
It's bundled up with a lot of stuff.
Loaded. Yeah, they can have a promotion. They can say combo loaded chips.
Yeah, combo. Yeah.
So we got combo tonight.
They ask you whether you want
with gravy.
Yeah.
and side dishes.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we give God the glory that we all have life to gather back on this platform, and to our members and followers. We thank God for each and every one of them, and we're grateful for even our party, the CDC, and the leadership, and everybody, even Liberia, even the government, Yeah, we give God the glory for the government.
Absolutely.
We give God for President Weah, for preserving him, because there's a lot, we just give God the glory for preserving our nation and the leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know things are not the way we expected and how we wanted, but God knows why everything happened the way they happened. The book of Ecclesiastes says there's a time for everything.
There's time for everything,
Time
absolutely.
and season for everything.
Yeah.
And so we give God the glory, we thank him.
We thank him, and we can't thank him enough.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Miss Chapin. Good evening there.
Be a little bit noisy, so please mute me if I forget to mute.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Sophie Blamo, welcome to you. Good to see you there from Ohio. Julius Melton, His Loving Highness, welcome there from Rhode Island. And Amas SP said it's 1:25 in Queensland, 1:25 p.m. in Queensland, and 2:25 in Melbourne, Australia. In a re-emphasized way, Joseph Wally Kenneth says, Liberia, we inside. In a re-emphasized way. And Daniel Kedema, hello, Mr. Gilmore and CLN family. Happy to be here again. It's been a little while, absolutely. Good to see you, Dan Kedema. Welcome. And Ali Bagayoko said, thanks very much, my dear brother Tamasa and sis Rachel, no doubt. Mr. Gamer, I said it before. Speaker Koffa isn't for the CDC party, but a political parrot. Jumping ships, true colors unveiled. Once a jumper, always a jumper. And Titus Massacre, welcome to you there. And Rachel Lawrence, good evening, family. Good evening to you. So, folks, here we are. It's the midweek edition, Wednesday. We say welcome to all of you joining us here for the very first time. We got quite a number of great topics that Tamasa and Miss Chapin spoke about. That the show is loaded tonight. Absolutely, it's loaded at the time that we are celebrating the birthdays of Rebecca Vani, Beatrice Spear, Chuku Peters, Peter Siake, Frederick Lane Johnson, Ophelia Che, Beatrice Sun Kegbe, and G. Alfonso Gay, Raymond Chia, and Patrick Kuhlman. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you. Okay, welcome. Let's go to our topics here tonight. First, out of the box, Joseph Boakai, Executive Mansion, and press team protocol announced that he was going to Rome, and part of the itinerary was that he's going to meet with the Pope. He will have a meeting with the Pope. Yeah. And I'm trying to see if I can, because I went to EMansion page and I took the screenshots from the EMansion page with his itinerary. It says the president's visit will include a luncheon with the Director General of the FAO, meetings with key international figures such as the President of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, the Executive Director of the World Food Program, WFP, as well as an audience with Pope Francis at the Vatican. Okay. Thomas, maybe I should put this up so that everybody sees it, so that they know what we're talking about. an
Absolutely.
audience with the Pope at the Vatican. Maybe they won't speak English with that one there. But they say Tama can play football, but I want to info ya.
But the playing page in Foya said getting hot. So
Yeah.
I see the playing page in Foya says I think it's getting tough there. So
An
it seems like
an audience. What is the meaning of that? The connotation. Is he gonna go to church on Sunday with at the Vatican and the Pope is saying mass? Is that the audience? Or a meeting like he did with the A.B. Williams said the Autobahn, an aide to the Pope. All right. I was talking with somebody and say from the Pope to Poop.
to give us the public relation, areas of the president. They try to bring a kind of picture of him,
Yeah,
that in charge of things,
in charge of things. Yeah.
and the bar that is setting, the expectation that is setting, they make it too hard to the extent you can see that disappointment.
And they are fighting.
And so I don't know what are those things they're talking about to meet the Pope for, which are the audience, what are the discussions what are the basis, what the whole, issues about.
Uh-huh.
These are things that need to be, while you're doing your public relation, you got to insert these things there. Look, the president is meeting the Pope to discuss few national issues, whether it has to do with religious issues or other things. These things, at least, it should just come on the surface. But we don't know, So it's just all about, this kind of publicity to just create that kind of awareness and other things. But I've seen no substance in it. I'm saying no value in it. It's just all about promotion. And there where they have been lacking behind, because you cannot promote and you cannot live up to what you write. So we don't know what they're doing. We'll see what happens from now to the weekend. But I think the city president is back, or is almost back home. I don't know. But so
almost back home.
Almost back home. So I don't know in halfway.
Yeah.
Where he is, we don't know. So he almost back home. but I think, to categorize, the entire publicity surrounding this is all about, to just choose a word from Madam Celia, showmanship, to just picture themselves that they are on top of things.
They're on top of things.
But I don't see that. Wow. We still wait on the entire visit in Italy. We still wait to hear, what, they went for and what are the things that are in it, so that the Liberian people can know the substance of the president's visit, along with the Speaker of the 55th legislature.
55th legislature, correct.
Yeah.
Miss Chapin.
Yeah, I think the Unity Party government thing, they stay in the campaign mode, where you want to show that you are the right candidate, that you can meet with international people, you have that network, that international network. So they stay in that campaign mode, branding Joseph Boyaka. As I said before, at this time, it should be account enforcement. Enforcement and account at this time. At this time, in President Weah government, we have enforcement and accounts. It's not at this time. It's not branding the government anymore. You have brand the candidate, and the candidate has succeeded, to the presidency.
Right.
So what is going to brand the president now, or the government now, is your enforcement and your accounts. That's that's why we position you. That's why we make you the most admirable or favorable government.
Right.
So I think the Unity Party folks are still in a campaign mode. That's why they post all those misinformation on the Executive Mansion website, you know. But they forget to know that if those things they post and it doesn't happen in reality, it has negative optics on them. Yeah,
Right.
Mr. So
Okay.
stop
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to put up the picture. Okay, I have it. The picture with the Pope and the special aide, the aide to the Vatican. All right, to Pope Francis. This is it right here. We have it. Just in case you have not seen this. This is it. And you have the EMansion stamp is on there. The presidency stamp or logo whatsoever is there. The seal. Okay. This is Joseph Boakai. This is what our folks said the president of Liberia was going to meet with the Pope. This is not a cardinal. He's not a higher up at the Vatican. He was just selected, say, go and meet with Joseph. He said, which Joseph? Joseph from Liberia. Not even Joseph the dreamer. Okay? This is it. This is who Boakai met. What happened to the itinerary put out? He will have audience with the Pope. Yeah? Boakai official car in Italy did not even carry the Liberian flag on it. All right? I thought Solution said he's Sekou Kalasco equal. Yeah. Eh?
I think the total disservice to the people,
to the Liberian people.
5 million people.
Yeah.
You cannot
waste the
do
resource.
that. You waste the resources of the Liberian people and you just bring a wild publicity, and the publicity has nothing inside to authenticate the reality.
And the Paul Higgbert Stem say he is the cleaning department supervisor in Vatican City.
You just get a man in a gown, black gown with a red stuff, sitting with the president, and he said he's meeting with the Pope.
He's meeting with the Pope.
It's wrong.
That press release came out before this event. It came out before this event that he's going to Italy and he will meet with XYZ and have an audience with the Pope. And Harriet Wieser said, but Joseph the sleeper, not Joseph the dreamer, Joseph the sleeper. The fainter. That would be good. Joseph the fainter. Yeah. Because if you sleep, you can have dreams sometimes. Though he likes sleeping, but he doesn't dream.
Okay. Sleeping has been part of the routine. So
yeah,
it's nothing surprising there, but it's just that the feature that the new one I get added.
Yeah,
you know, a few months ago. January.
January 22nd, Joseph.
January 22nd.
Okay. Yeah. That he's going to meet with the Pope. Okay, he did not meet with the Pope. And they announced again that Boakai is going to have a meeting with the European Investment Bank to discuss a $50 million loan package, agriculture loan, $50 million. $50 million. What happened? The agriculture minister is on that delegation. The agriculture minister is on the delegation. What happened to him? You're going to discuss $50 million loan package with European Investment Bank. Why you didn't take the finance minister with you? Why you didn't take the finance minister with you? Yeah. Jessica Beslow, Joseph from Liberia. And Ali Bagayoko said, absolutely, the press release itinerary came out prior to his trip to Italy. It did. It did. Came out before that. Salome Weeks, welcome to you there, my sister. How are you? All is well here, okay? Okay. Why not the agriculture minister? Or he's not clothed with the authority to bargain on behalf of Liberia? He does not have that clout, that recognition. What? Joanna Zulu, welcome to you. I don't see you long time. How you been? Good to see you. Okay, welcome. What happened with that? With the agriculture minister, who is does he? I mean, if at all the arrangements are made and concluded, and you are at the final stage for signing, and the president witnessed the signing ceremony between Liberia and the European Investment Bank, and he just sits back and watches the process, the signing ceremony. That's what happens in the diplomatic circles. Why not? Why not the agriculture minister? The finance minister? Why didn't go with these people? Huh? Why not? Parker will, his team hurriedly got together and said, let's do a town hall meeting. Let's get Liberians in Italy to meet with the president. And Cecilia J. Freeman, welcome to you. How are you? Good to see you, ma. Welcome. J. Fonati, J. Law, welcome to you as well. Okay. They went to work and call somebody. We got the whole detailed information. They call somebody, a popular person in the area, called him and said, let's see if we can gather Liberians, call Liberians here quick to meet with the president. They went to work and rented the place in the hotel, a conference room in the hotel. You know how much is it to rent a conference room or so in a hotel in Italy? You can see the picture?
Yes. Yeah, we can see the picture.
Okay. They rented this place hoping they will have tons of Liberians to come out. They are in Italy. They are watching every move by President Weah, the fanfare, the pomp and pageantry surrounding him, the way people are running up to him for autographs and all of that. Boakai wanted to demonstrate the same in Italy. So they talked to this person. Whether they pay him or not, we are still finding out that. But that's his glory. If they pay him, that's fine. Or if they pay these people to come, that's fine. The people, I mean, they left their jobs, they left their works, they transported. They don't live over here. Yeah. So if you take a count, it was about 7, 8 people that showed up. Okay. Go to the Executive Mansion website.
Just one family though.
I'm telling you.
I one household there.
And then
Well, Mr. Kim Ontario, I won't interrupt you, but on and Jerry business with President Weah.
Yeah. Okay, you see the guy behind Boakai with that black suit on? He part of the detail, the president detail. Part of the delegation.
The delegation, okay.
Yeah. So he's not in the number. Go to EMansion website. Look at the pictures they posted. After we posted these pictures yesterday, they were compelled to come out. So what did they do? They told members of the delegation, my man, y'all take all your badges there and stuff, and y'all go join the people, y'all take picture. Let me the number look all right.
I'll increase the number.
Yeah, but that's the same exact pictures. So the guys there just went and stood behind the people there, put them in circle, and started taking pictures. Boakai looked so discouraged.
Yeah.
Look at this picture. He looks so discouraged and embarrassed. Yeah. Okay. Look at. And his hands are just in his pocket. He will not bring the hand out. Hands just kept in the pocket.
So you're monitoring our hand, right?
Yeah. The hand.
Yeah, I can't. Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Look up. You're talking about
a
president
2,
for the nation.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see
Boakai in other place there with some of the members of the delegation.
Yeah. No, Boakai is not here on this picture.
Okay.
Yeah. These are the people who went to meet with him. The cross section of Liberians in Italy. The cross section of Liberians in Italy. There are tons of Liberians that want to go see Joseph Boakai. That's the picture. Pictures we are looking at. Okay. That's the pictures we are looking at. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this picture. These are the people right here. Okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody behind the guy in the black suit.
Yeah, somebody
behind Boakai. Yeah. And then you see the white sheet behind Boakai with that fingernail.
Yeah.
That's this lady that's sitting in the front here. let's see. This lady right here,
Right.
near the T.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
She's part of the delegation. Yeah. Okay. And they told the people, say, no cameras, no cell phones, this, that. You can't take pictures, you can't take videos around the president. So everybody said, okay. But little did they know that Gina had thought the camera was in the room. Little did they know. Tamasa, I remember what we say here, where the Ali Bagayogo will say, yeah, you will respond right away. The digging deeper is in the clouds. It's like a satellite.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody underneath the clouds, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's just that there's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Okay. We don't need all of that. We don't need all these people bringing cameras and phone. We don't need all of that.
We don't need it.
We don't.
Just switch it off and leave it at the decks.
Okay.
Wow.
So, absolutely, Ali Bagayogo. They are beneath the clouds, and the clouds is above, looking down at them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cataloging everything. Yeah. Lewis Wilson said, JNB said, he don't need all of this. We don't need all of that. Joanna Sulu, we gonna cut them down. We don't need all of that. We're gonna cut them down. That what happened. All right. So, following Buaka's town hall meeting with Liberians, Speaker Fonati Koffa is also scheduled to hold a town hall meeting. It's scheduled to hold. I don't know when, whether it's tomorrow or when. We are following that event to find out who will bring the most Liberians together. Okay, mind you, Speaker Kofa is a sedition. Seditions are across the globe. They are found everywhere. Yeah. Will they trunk to Fonati Koffa's town hall meeting, or they're gonna snub him as they did with Joseph Boyka? What do you think, Tamasa?
I think the speaker will have that momentum, Mr. Gilmon, because once it has to do with the CDC factor, I think there are a lot of. In fact, there's a chapter in Europe there, the connection from France to Italy, and the surrounding, cities around, and also the various, countries, just like a train. So looking at the time that is scheduled a meeting, I think there's a lot of mobilization going on for sedition to come around. And I believe that there will be the speaker town hall meeting will put up more because Liberians, especially seditions, will want to go to interact with the speaker. I think, and there are a lot of things, at stake, as it relates to our party. I think that's why we'll encourage, a lot of people to go to see the speaker. So the momentum for the speaker, to have a lot of Liberians, especially those that are associated with CDC, it is clear. And I think we'll see that. Let us follow it. But I think it will be more interesting than President Boyka in the audience.
Before Ms. Chapman comes in, Eric Talu says, I don't think so, Mr. Gilmer. He doesn't think that the speaker will pull more people. There were about 8 people that want to see Boyka. So you think that number will be cut in half for the speaker, or
no,
it's gonna quadruple?
the speaker quadruple. But the speaker, you see, what the place that the speaker gets his audience is based on the party level. There are a lot of sedition in the diaspora, especially in Europe as well.
Yeah,
we know them. The mobilization is going on. I know that Ishmael Rahim is in that particular area, that particular terrain.
Ishmael
in Germany. I talked to Ishmael. He crossed. He was in France a few times. I've been interacting with him. So he around, Right. But I know there are a lot of mobilization. I think it can be 4 person to go and meet the speaker. So I think what the speaker, the momentum the speaker will gain is, one, he had to have, once he open it up and make it in a way that he has to talk to his partisans and what have you. Right. Sedition will go to listen to the speaker, and based on that factor, and that's the only factor that will encourage people to be part of the speaker Townhall Meeting. I know they will be there. It can be full. The speaker is tactical, that's why he did, a lot of planning. He put it, he announced it, they are working towards it. So I know the speaker will pull more Liberians than President Weah. President Weah, look, you can't just play in a haphazard way. Only because you pick out certain things that you saw the former president interacting with people, and then you say you want to create your means and go bring town choir, running all in the community yelling. That kind of something. Some people say, see, the sweater says, some of it said the color was in down. Everybody just rushing. To go and sit. But it's just a waste of time, the president is just a waste of time. There's nothing that we can see that we heard about that particular town. In the first place, to say that people should, turn off their phone. In fact, leave your phone outside. We don't want no phone, no picture. Yeah. It just clearly tells you that, they were extremely disappointed.
They were disappointed with the number.
Because they set the bar was so high. Thinking that they could get about almost like 150, then you get 8, you know what it means. So that while the Papaja went and start talking to them, but to close up on this, the speaker will pull more crowd than the president, because the speaker is starting into sedition. We may have our different sedition, and he will rally on that particular level, and a lot of Liberians will come to listen to him.
Right. Henson G. Doru Sr. said, I don't think so, Mr. Gamer. So we'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens. Adama Fofana, welcome to you there from the UK. Good to see you. Welcome as always. Okay. And Henry Dubon Hill, welcome as well. Good to see all of you here tonight. Ms. Chapin, let's hear from you. What do you think? She's probably
come on.
Okay, let's hear you.
For me, I really don't want to go for the crowd issue. If the speaker did his crown work good, and he really intend to achieve something there by talking to people in the diaspora, what's the agenda? You must have an agenda that people will have shared vision with you to turn up, because we on this side, every hour counts. Every hour counts. So life is highly commercial. Sometimes I make joke with my daughter and say the only thing we have not started paying for fully, because in some instances we pay for it, is our breath. The breath. So for people to leave their hours,
right?
The 5 to 9 or 9 to 5, whatever it is, to leave it and come and sit somewhere for a few hours. They must have shared vision with you. So it depends on the speaker agenda, what he has that people are interested in. And what I know, one thing all Liberians are interested in Liberia is peace.
In Liberia's growth, development.
That could attract people to to the speaker wanting to hear what's the national agenda. But as it is, even the government don't have a well-documented agenda. And so forth. So, but again, on the party line, a couple of party people might show up. Citizens always make the ultimate sacrifice. People who follow CDC, people who support the president, they will make, whenever they hear about the president name somewhere, they will make the ultimate sacrifice to find their way there.
Right.
So, but I think such a meeting is not like when you enter the country before you start planning it.
Start planning it.
Find the time ahead before you arrive.
Yeah.
You have somebody there mobilizing people already, and people will ask for excuses to their workplace, and then make sure they make adjustment.
Right.
So they don't get shot on their mind. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're sitting down somewhere 2-3 hours, only $300 there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
thank you.
That's how I see it.
Absolutely. Angel Brown, welcome to you there. Good to see you here. Rebecca Sayer, welcome. Samuel Chavaros Knight, Fargo International, welcome to you there. And Roland Gape is watching from Grand Cape Mount County. Welcome to you there, Roland from the motherland, Grand Cape Mount to be precise. Are you in Rawalsport or are you in King George? Where are you? Let us know where you're watching from in Grand Cape Mount, okay? Ruth Newe, welcome to you. And Amadou Kamara said, good evening, Mr. Gibman. Boyka is in a high zoom with this presidency. It's not easy. Inside Osa, it's not easy. It's not
Inside Osa?
Yeah, inside Osa, it's not easy.
It's not easy there, but then after you being king the L.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys didn't propound on before we switch the topic to the conspiracy against the speaker. Boyka. Okay, let's take this gentleman quickly here. Not bad, Jerry. Welcome. How you doing?
How you welcome me to your show?
You're not following the show?
Also, I just check out with Mr. Gilmore and see all of them.
You live on the radio, so
but we'll hear you now.
Yeah.
But I thought the radio can hear it. And that bad thing I want to I still fighting for speaker. I hear they want more speaker. I still fighting for the speaker. I speaker the one I honor my everything the other people fought for. I still fighting for him. I can hear you. Why your name is like Gimo? You're still fighting for him.
Listen, no bad boost for the child, right?
I can follow the show.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah. For me, to put them on drag out mail. I mean, I'm correct, man.
No.
Florida, no, I say that the ordinary representative. Anyway, no. But follow, and I'll tell you.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay, Jerry.
Friendly fire, my man.
Yeah, they say Jared. They say I don't know bad bull for the child, so
no bad bull.
Yeah. So we'll say I know some things.
And Roland Gape is watching from Weju or mine precisely. He said,
"Wow, Roland,
from
all the way Grand Cape County to Weju
mine, Weju mine."
Hello there, Williams.
Yeah, I was trying to ask you guys for your takes on Boyka leading the negotiation for $50 million loan. The president of the republic, for $50 loan for 50 million agriculture loan. 50 million agriculture loan. This man was put in charge of a $30 million agriculture project that brought machinery.
Yeah, the Aide lab rest project in Lofa County.
In Lofa County.
And And we all were there by then, when he was the vice president,
right,
to supervise a particular $30 million rail project, agriculture project, Aide's lab. Today, it's just like old machines just in the Foya forest. There are no single rights. And then now he says he's the chief negotiator to go and advocate and fight for our country. They always say I'm a little bit disappointed with the speaker that he's the only person, because the country is in a tight situation. So it is good that the president should just go anywhere they call upon him, should just go.
Yeah.
And there's a comment I made. I said, look, it's not every trip that is good and also necessary. It's not anything that seems to be good that is necessary. So why will you have your agriculture minister with you? And at this stage, it's just the formative stage. It's not like the conclusive stage of this particular, deal. And then you throw him at the bike, and you run ahead, and to go. It just it shows how desperate the government and the president is.
Right.
And as I said earlier, I said the bar that is set up. This may come with 42 years of experience. They said that he has all the contract. He knows these people out there. For the 6 year, President Weah didn't bring any foreign investment back home. He knows how to do the job.
Yeah.
And we have gone almost 8 to 9 months. Can you imagine that? And there are no single penny. And in President Weah, just 2 months' time, you have almost $10 million that came in when he first visited. And he has gone almost 16. He has done almost 16 to 17 trips. And we have not seen anything. And sometimes if you see things happen like this, sometimes if you say the donor, those partners say they want to deal with, they get a little bit frightened. That you have the agriculture minister, you have your minister, that's why you take them along with you. So if there's anything happen to make it more diplomatic, these people go and start the negotiation. That's why they are your representation. They represent you. You trust them. You vetted them. You believe in them. You give them the opportunity to go. But you can't do that. You take the person with you, but then you left them behind and you go and negotiate. For me, I don't see it to be the proper way of doing things.
No.
Yeah, it is not proper. I don't see it that way. And sometimes, as a leader, they should learn a lot, from these things. You can't if the city person is not around and something like that, or this, that this thing is coming to the end of it, where you want to see the final signing of this particular agreement. If the president is sitting, or his president is in that process, is there watching that process, it looks so unique and it looks so beautiful. But at this particular, at the initiated time, I don't think it was proper for the president to just, throw himself at the front page at this level. It just shows how desperate he is at the early stage of it. Yeah, I don't think it was good. I don't think it was ready.
It will end up with MOU. We got an MOU.
Yeah, and after 17 trips, we're still going with the MOU. And now I make MOU now is more popular in Liberia. For people don't used to hear about MOU, but now it's like anywhere you go, even you hear about MOU. That we're still waiting, we're still waiting, that's a process. But it just tells us that the president is desperate, and I hope they can do some things better. We want that, to be frank. On a serious note, anything come for the country, it benefit the country, it benefit our people.
Right.
We create for that. We want it. We want for them to make a deal. We want for them to get money and bring it back to the country and help our people. That's what we want. But they should just do things properly.
Do it properly.
Properly. That's all.
Miss Chapin, Sam Rick said, I think Bouaka traveling has something to do with his battery malfunctioning. The battery cells might be declining day by day. This type of traveling.
Sam Rick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rachel, I heard person Rachel will explain that in detail.
Yeah. Miss Chapin.
Yeah.
Let's hear you.
Well, a battery issue is there. It could be a possibility, but you know, I was just sitting down. I don't know that last night or the morning I was sitting there, I started thinking, I said, because I was watching a video on Elon Musk technology, where he's trying to build a warship that could operate from space. So I was looking at his technology and I'm like, geez, I think Joseph Baka took a race to bring Elon Musk to Liberia with the star. With the star, you call that Star Net or Star what?
Yeah.
The internet service.
The internet service.
Yeah. So because those are digital devices, you can hack into it.
Right.
Yeah, you can hack into it. So there's a good side and bad side to that Starlink, bro. Somebody can sit down across the wall and use Starlink and hack into a device. Shut it off and put it back on.
I'm telling you. What you say? Somebody they can use the Starlink.
Yes,
and get
across the wall. You just have to know a couple of details. They get terrible hackers. So when they bang them and pay them and beg them to stop.
So the one that Papa gets that you can tempo away.
Oh, no. So long as digital device.
Digital device.
Yeah, they get program, they get software, and you get.
So I think they need to buy some bulletproof too for that. I need to block somebody. No bulletproof for that one.
You need setting software on your smartphone, and you go and stand inside here. It will copy all the details from the digital device.
Right there.
And then you just text it to the hacker.
But yo, me boy, not get who can be acting. Like who can be acting with Angel Michael. She said she love my girl, but she got out of rubber.
Yeah.
You seen that video, right?
Yeah, I seen that video.
Yeah. But I would not want that girl to stand there.
Yeah. No, those kind of things are possible. I just when I told the Stanley, I said, but you only want to be Stanley. So by beginning, and then we will pray now. We just making fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what desire. I wish.
No, it's not. Absolutely.
I tell you, no, that living Baka is better for Liberia than the dead boy.
Yeah, and the dead boy. Yeah.
Because it will be chaotic.
It will be very chaotic.
We pray that God will be for the 6 years. I pray for that man. I can always pray for him though. Even my co-star wanted to put a secret. Also, my spirit man was too trouble. Yeah, I was so trouble. I had to pray.
Next time, Malaya spirit won't be the one to be trouble.
No. They were not read. There was something were not read. You gotta follow the law leading. By myself, when I want to co-star to do it. I was so restless.
The thing Costa wanted to talk about.
Tamasa, you know, you're a man of God. You know what I'm talking about. Totally I was some President Weah that I was I started interceding for him. Well, God knew why, because it might have been very chaotic. Yeah. Well,
maybe that's why Costa not talking plenty now.
Yeah, that just leave the woman.
That Omar get going.
Omar change that leave. Yeah. You won't go to where then we'll enter the arena with him and see what you can make another. Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, yeah, you're senior man for Liberia, no matter what. Liberian, you're senior man. So so we come to the loan. You know, Mr. Koffa, when President Weah made that trip to France. And they were talking, say, that just 10 million. I don't know, they say which country went there to France, and the French President Macron gave them more money than President Weah. But you know that 10 million was like a conveyancy, I will call it. We call it in the charismatic way. It was like a conveyancy to say, I have the whole world, I have confidence in this man.
Right.
You're right. Y'all can work with him. So I saw in 10 million into a government. Y'all, I opened the door. Yeah. Send that 10 million. All the other millions started to come in.
They started coming in, yeah.
Yeah. Those things were tough.
And that was the first travel.
The first travel.
That was the first travel
and the way
out of Africa.
The way Macron greeted the man,
the reception was so
yes. You were not diplomatic. It was like a friend who had never seen a friend for a long time.
And then we saw President Weah interacted with the business community. Yeah. Like the economic club.
Yeah.
Where he was pitching Liberia's chances or plans to welcome investment in the country.
Yeah.
All right. What do we see? Joseph Boakai going to
but you know, now I'm passing to Joseph Boakai gathering all the MOU. When we come back to power, we activate all the MOU and put it into action, and we'll get the seeds from the MOU. Then you keep activating. Then you keep planning because you know it's a government that continues there.
MOU get a last panel.
They will get mature. By the time we come to power, the MOU will be mature.
No maturity date on the UK. They give you MOU so that you can just go. So that you can just go.
I mean, at least we heard about it. We discuss. We start the discussion, but they just the first start.
Like some CDC official that can say, we know about that thing that game up. Forget it. We'll take it here. And they let you go, and that's it.
No, maybe love it. That is called a scheming there now. Then it's scheming now. With the better, oh man, I told you, leave that thing.
Don't worry about it.
Then they ready to scheme now, you know.
I think his age and his health is a disadvantage in these negotiations. Because people want to put
you go to negotiate.
Reliable, you know.
Yeah, you go to negotiate and you fall asleep. You go negotiate real business, then you fall asleep.
Apart from fall asleep, people look at it and say, will not be able to supervise the money properly.
They ask you something, then you behead Donald Trump, you say that weave. Now weave. Now who weave? Now who weave that?
You know the thing about trying to bully Joe Biden that you owe.
Yeah, and now he the oldest. He the oldest in the race. He the oldest in the race. Yeah.
That election can
the man forgot. He forgot that he was holding a town hall meeting where people were asking questions, and he just called for music. 39 minutes music. Yeah.
Oh, yes, actually seen
he called for music. You don't get back to our conversation here, folks. Jessica
dropping out. Yeah, you're dropping out that the age factor is something very important. The man, his two hands can't be on the table at the same time. One got to be in his pocket. How we be talking? This today, only one hand there. The man can only see your one hand.
Only your one hand.
So
the age factor is a serious
millions of dollars in somebody who will not be able to manage it. The people know that the money will not you any impact.
In one hand.
You see that one hand?
That one hand. The people looking at
you. Going to discuss business 50 million.
Yeah.
Why you get
with one hand.
Well, you get food, the people over there, people are very health sensitive. So when you walk in, they know straight the kind of disease you suffer from. People are very health aware in this land, you know. So they know. So I think it would be good if he really set up the economic thing and some of them be doing no negotiation. Young people, young vibrant people. I think it's going to attract some better men.
Right.
But it will be too general. It's just about how lead the government broke. The next government will struggle the way CDC struggle.
Yeah.
No, but do you expect him? Do you expect him the level of stealing going on? Do you expect anything to be left there? We should be asking right now the status of the reserve.
I know, but
okay, the
population, if this
CDC
continue like
government,
the population will have to take an action.
the CDC government under President Weah left over $222 million in the reserve, 2 times what they inherited. Bwaka should tell us the status of the reserve right now. Is it going up? Has he increased it or he decreasing it? All right. So let's get to our conversation. Jessica Bessler said, Mr. Gilmore, what do you think will be the speaker topics on meeting with seditionists in Europe? What will be the topic? What will Speaker Koffa be talking about? We're gonna tell you what he'll be talking about in split second. But by this time, in 2018, flashback, President George Weah was almost ready to dedicate the Dole community role. Okay, this is, but this time in 2018, this is President Weah going to inspect the Dole Community Road project. Take a look and take a listen here. We'll continue from there.
Make sure that all the roads are set up. Do permanent spending. That's one. Oh yeah. So make sure that it's done too. And I'm happy. And I show with the citizens. Oh yeah. Yeah, very impressed. Well, I'm aware because I had a list. I give me a list of all of the PW. So I'm aware. But as I said, I will not just say I want to inspect it. You have to pay for something. So definitely.
Hey! What you say, my man? I say.
John Weah,
You leave all that until the time, until God can call him. As long as God can call him, will never take him from that power.
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm proud of my community, I'm proud of my resources I see in my country. The only leader who I see, when he say yes, happening. Other people set in power, nothing good they have done for us. But Joey, they proud in front of me for my community for today. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the leader. I'm proud of my leader. I'm proud of him. The young man. I'm proud of him. I'm proud today. I'm working on the kind of stuff. I'm proud. God gave him more left. God gave him more left, President. God gave him more left. God gave him more left.
I'm looking for the young man.
Let's welcome Miss Dopo, Sarah Dopo, to the conversation here quickly. Miss Dopo, good evening to you. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. Good evening to all of you guys. Thank you so much for everything, Mr. Gilman. Good evening to Sis
No doubt. No doubt.
Uh,
You been following?
Hello, sir.
I've been following, yes.
Okay, so then let's get your take in 2 minutes on the topics we discuss here, and then this video of President Weah. By this time in 2018, his first year, he was inspecting this road project in Dole community. Let's get your take.
We are yet to see what the Baga government is going to do or what they have done so far in comparison to what President Weah, did during his term.
Right.
So at this point, we don't know, what they are doing, what they have accomplished so far. We are yet to see that. So, I mean, comparing President Weah's time to the Baga-led government, this time is, I mean, they are no match to the previous government. We are yet to see what they have to offer the Liberian people.
Wow.
Yep. We're still waiting.
We're still waiting. On the MOU.
When we tell them say they are a failure, they will say, "Oh, we just get 9 months, so we're still waiting."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We agree. Y'all be waiting. We agree.
We're still waiting.
I'm telling you. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Confident D, welcome there from Minnesota. How you doing? Confident, good to see you here. Okay. She said, hello, Mr. Gilmore and team. No doubt. Welcome to you, my sister. How are you? Welcome there. And Joanna Zulu says, Spirit man, quit to get in trouble.
I tell you. We are still waiting for the rescue team.
Yeah, we're still waiting. Duba Hill, it's emotional. Yeah, that young man in the video here was very emotional. And, it's because he's been in that community.
Yep.
That Dole community, he's been there, and they know what happened to them.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, this road was never there. And when the rain, people can't go to school, they can't go to work because the road becomes impossible. Yeah, but within few months of President Weah's leadership, he embarked on this construction, this road project in Dole community and several other projects. You heard him talk there about he's on an inspection tour, the roads and other projects that he he started. All right, but 9-10 months, Boyka is on a traveling spree.
Free.
He's on a traveling spree.
On your kid, the baker in full swing.
You know, absolutely, $100,000 on the debit card every time he travels, and it's not supposed to go below 100,000. You know, it's not supposed to go below 100,000. So that's where we find ourselves. Fast forward, we been following this story, alleged conspiracy or plot to remove Speaker Fonati Koffa from Ms. Dopo, when you're ready to speak, please unmute yourself. We've been following this story about the plot to remove Fonati Koffa, and it's in the papers for tomorrow. Front page Africa has it for the Thursday edition. If you haven't seen it, this is it. Let's zoom it in for you. This is it right here. Ex-President Weah to meet with CDC lawmakers amid alleged conspiracy to unseat Fonati Koffa. Plot to remove Speaker unveiling. President George Weah is reportedly furious with some CDC lawmakers allegedly conspiring to remove House Speaker Fonati Koffa. Sources told Front Page Africa the president views this as a dangerous political move that could further weaken the party, which less than a year ago controlled both chambers of the legislature and the executive. Now, after losing the presidency, the Senate pro tempore position, the CDC's hold on power is reduced to the speakership. Who are those that are conspiring against Speaker Koffa? Who are those aspiring against the speaker? Could it be that Speaker Koffa is not doing something that his colleagues are after him? Yeah. We said here conspiracy against Speaker Fonati Koffa. A plot conspiracy to remove Speaker Koffa as Speaker has been uncovered. Former President Weah is said to be dismayed by this information and expected to have a meeting with CDC lawmakers who are allegedly involved with the plot conspiracy. Why will any CDC lawmaker or lawmakers plot with the JNB administration to remove Speaker Koffa? How true is it that USD $600,000 has been sourced by the executive branch to facilitate this process? Did JNB take Speaker Koffa along with him to Italy to launch the conspiracy while he's away? What is Speaker Koffa not doing that will cause his colleagues to plot against him? That's our digging deeper story there tonight. What is the speaker not doing that will cause his colleagues to go against him? What is he not doing? Yeah. This is, this is J. Fonati Koffa. Yeah, Tamasa.
Oh yeah, I think this story. I don't think this is the first time we have been since the ascendancy of Speaker Koffa. We believe there have been series of attempts to have him removed as Speaker.
Yeah.
And these particular political activities was in effect it became active and visible during the Ellen era. So what I want to connect here is this is not a strange thing. The Bwaka, this came from the Ellen era, and now they are here. And the tendency they believed that once they can have somebody, a person from that political party to take over the leadership of the House, especially the lower house, they believe that their presidency will not be felt. So this particular political tricks are being initiated, and Bwaka knows. There are many folks that within the Bwaka era that is currently with the Bwaka era, with the Ellen era, they understand a particular game. I'm seeing the whole process that the Speaker Koffa, is in a serious attack zone. But one thing I need to be clear that the Speaker should really understand that, look, you have your Pacific blacks that brought you to power. They were not initiated by the Unity Party. So if you are a speaker, yes, you are a speaker for the country, but there's rules that governs your black that kept you there, because there is a political house. They are always have that political, rigmarole, and it is very important as a speaker. Once you're in the opposition, you must maintain your black. You should be very, very cognizant about that.
Yeah.
To maintain your black. Because anyway this goes, the place I want to just handle this particular matter, anyway the place goes, the removal of Speaker Koffa, it will never put the opposition black in a better position.
No.
As I see it, and as I believe, it will give even the Unity Party the chance. The reason why the Unity Party honored President Weah, they didn't force this particular initiative because by then there are no money by then. But now they have been in power for almost 8 to 9 months. They have enough money to manipulate any activities within the first branch of government.
Is 600,000 that okay?
Don't look it. That's it. Ellen took 12 months to get the former speaker Snow out. Just 12 months. She allowed him to get there after they get enough budget was passed and everything, and they had enough resources. In 12 months time, former speaker Snow out of the window. So Waka understand that. It has gone now 9 months. They have money. They have money. So no matter what the situation may be, I think I saw the release that came from the CDC angle. That release is very strong. And the president, the former president, what I heard is very strong on this matter. If there's anything, it will not be, the opposition group, especially from a party, should not initiate such an agenda. If even say we have problem with our speaker, I think I just threw a joke. I said there are no bad butch for the child.
Yeah.
There's a way that he can come in, and then there's a way that we can, discuss it within our own area. But this particular agenda, it's a tricky and very, very terrible one. And we are praying that members of the opposition, especially the CDC, should not be part of this particular thing. But this is real, that is true. Waka, all that thing that scheming Waka is on to take Speaker Kofa. They say they're going to Italy. All these things just like a political thing to just make things, but that's old man.
Did he take him to Italy?
To be there.
Did he take him to Italy to launch the plot against him? So
Technically, I can see yes. Technically, I can see it because for Speaker, if Speaker Koffa is on ground, it is just a little bit difficult to have these people to regroup themselves if he's on ground, because he has his way, he has his block, to interact with the folks on the ground. But outside of outside of the country, and this particular thing is going behind him, it is dangerous for him, for his position. And I believe these are just a tactical plot against Speaker Koffa by President Bouaka. President Bouaka, with all these things, will never want Speaker Koffa to be there. He wants somebody like the guy, the Kun guy, that contested against Speaker Koffa, and people from his party to be, the head of the lower house, because that's the only way they believe. There are things how many opposition lawmakers playing significant role within the leadership currently within the House of Legislature, that alone. But if you have a one-sided legislature from the Unity Party, you will find so there are people within there. Every other thing can fly, any other thing can go. Right. But currently, before you pass anything, remember, somebody will see something, because there are members of the opposition group that are playing leadership role.
You have the last word on this, and then I'll bring Ms. Dopo. What is the speaker not doing?
I can speak in a definitive way on that particular question, but I think the speaker should not be, look, if you have your side, have your side. But recently, what I'm seeing the speaker is doing, he's playing the political way, like he's playing the political checks. And I don't think in the House of Legislature, I don't think it's an area that you play the political checks. If you have your blacks, meeting your blacks. You have your number, meeting your number. Your number that took you there, meeting them. But if you say he want to play the political checks, that is in the middle, that you don't have a definitive side, he has the sentiment that even his own blacks are putting there can throw him out. That's why the cities are very key on this. So that's why they want to call their meeting to see how bad they can talk this thing. Because to be frank, there are certain things that Speaker Koffa is doing. It undermines also the opposition community. It undermines the opposition. Don't forget about CDC. The opposition community is a big community. And there are other opposition groups that joined the CDC that took that number across the finish line. So he needs to know his black and meeting his black. This president can never meeting him. The president wants him out. Meeting his black, be straight to the point, and start playing political checks. And I believe the political checks, we can't go into details, but I'll just leave it in an open way like that.
Thank you very much, Senior Analyst Tamasa. Ms. Dopo.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear you.
Well, my take on this is that, first of all, there are a lot of different narratives out there with regards to why these people want to, get the speaker out.
Right.
And some of our people we are hearing are also in support of this. They are being bribed with $15,000 to sign up to this. But my point here is, even if there's anything that the speaker is doing or has done, that's pissing off our people, like our own leaders, our legislation from the CDC,
right?
I think they should handle it, behind closed door, because
internally,
right? Because if they sit over there and I greedy and take $15,000 to take the speaker out, they're gonna be doing it to themselves for a long time. For a long time, this government is vindictive. They don't want to see CDC anywhere around power. They are doing everything possible to break down the CDC. So if they sit over there and act greedy, it's going to be detrimental to the entire party as a whole. Not only Speaker Koffa alone, it's going to be detrimental to the entire party alone. And we are hearing that the vice president is also underneath it. So you can tell where this is going. So my appeal to the CDC lawmakers, even if you have concerns, which of course your concerns may be genuine, but do not allow yourself to be carried away by these people to sign up to whatever they want you to do, because you got to be looking beyond this. The ripple effect will have a lasting effect on you guys and also the party as a whole. So they need to be very mindful of that. And I want to take this time to caution them to be very smart and do not sign up to anything that these guys are bribing them to sign up to, because at the end of the day, they want CDC out of the picture completely. This is where it's starting from. So that's my take.
Thank you very much, Miss Chapin.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, yeah.
Yeah, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, I got the diverse perspective towards this issue.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is the speaker is not even loyal to himself. Why do I say that? He had lost a lot of opportunity to stand up to give himself that voice as the Speaker of the House.
Right.
You know, there are a lot of opportunity that presented itself to make the ruling establishment to know that, you know, my administration is a no-go zone, it's a non-compromising zone.
Right.
You know, not that he should be like rebellious or something like that, but be straight to the law. You see representability. You see how he handled Liberty Party. He followed the law.
Yeah.
He followed the law to the letter. You know, not that he had personal grudges for those people, but he followed the law. And all we ask for is the law. You know, to follow the law. But he has that. He has sent most of the opportunity. He sent it to how you call it, committee room. So he's not showing strength. And if the leader doesn't show strength, then the follower will show strength, Mr. Gilmore.
No.
That alone can team people loyalty, you know, it can water down people loyalty towards you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why would the executive use your own salary against you to have you to sign things? You know, hold on to your salary and your benefit, and then like coerce you to say, if you don't sign this, you will not get your benefits. So what the option the people are left with? Why would they want to? What reason you are giving them to stand with you, and, you know, to support you? But then again, I look at it from the lens of the party and the opposition community. You know, we cannot give the ruling establishment all the power. Mm-hmm. That's why they have a segregation of power, you know. Yeah, that's the check and balance. We cannot give all to the ruling establishment. So if this removal is coming from within CDC as a voice or unison, I mean, with the party itself, I mean the standard bearer, secretary general, all the leadership agreed, then then we should have a solid ground to do that. And then we should be certain, we should have all certainty that we're going to put another sedition into that seat.
Continue. I will be right back. You'll continue, okay?
Then we can put another sedition into that seat to take on that role and better perform that role. If we have that certainty, we could go that route. Whereas the removal is coming from the ruling party, it's coming from the executive, then I'm opposed to the removal of the speaker, because as Sarah said, it will be a means to shut the opposition community down completely, to shut CDC down completely. So if the removal is coming from within the executive, from within Unity Party to disable the opposition community of the speakership, then I think that is not right. Our people should not go behind on the back of the party and connive with other people for the sake of money and go and remove the speaker. You know, one thing that gave the opposition community power at the time, when Darrell Stevens stood up alone and invited Sorizo.
Yeah.
Yes, that you know, I blame CDC so much, I blame Akara them so much. I said no, you sure I love it. Because it was not Sorizo they were removing, it was the CDC they were removing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. But we gave that power to them willingly. We sacrificed Sorizo. And that when they took power to us, and the public too saw us powerless.
We
so most of our vote transfer to them.
I mean,
to be associated with a weakling. You know? So we shouldn't make that mistake again. We shouldn't make that mistake to say one our own out again. No matter what the circumstance. The party should stand, and this should not happen.
Yeah,
and
they can deal with the speaker behind closed door and to do him.
Well, I think the speaker not really leveraging what he has, because look at his office, the team he has in his office. TDI were now with us sometimes, you know. And we were on the opposing side, but TDI is very sound in messaging. I observe her. TDI is very sound in messaging. She's very how do you call it? What the word? She's very strategic. And then he has my Messi. He has the other boy there from the
Des Moines.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. And get a strong team.
He got a strong team.
Well, I don't think they are doing well in terms of messaging, though.
Messaging, that's all. I don't know.
Messaging and went to strike. You see, Akaras and Natalia Martinez, they have taken two very significant actions that have made great impact. But we observe it when Akara published that made $15,000 generator, $3,000 salary.
Yeah.
That was very strategic and demoralizing. That was a in their camp. It broke public.
Also, the purchasing of that vehicle also by the Commerce Minister and the LRA.
To the extent that one person got to resign.
Yeah.
Those are strategic moves. That's what I'm talking about. Not everything that will come in the house you will oppose or no. Especially that 20 million budget fingering. These people went to the United States Congress and called your party thieves, patrocratic. And they sanction almost everybody, even the hospital in Georgia, they almost sanction them. Then they think all the budget, 20 million, I know 20 million, eh? They think all the budget, and you let them take a walk. You let them take a walk, that monopoly. Take a walk to reading if you pass go at $200.
The place started at $22 million for the road project.
Yeah.
And then they said they apologized and let it go.
Can you imagine all that?
Those who are positioned to strike. When you strike those kind of position, you get public confidence.
Yeah.
You get public confidence. Nothing was said about the woman in Bogonjide. And she's suffering. She ain't want to pay her daughter's school fee or children's school fee.
What can I do there?
Minister that tried to see the money. That tried to see the money that was carrying the vote.
I'm a Jerome believer we said. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, it will make the people happy too. Now you give public confidence. President, we are not in power now, but President, we have made sure that CDC meeting in that position, the speakership, because he wanted a voice. Institutions want a voice. Everybody rally around you will support you. We want a voice. Brother, be fair with all. If you ever say that I you better Tangi. You ever leave it? Yeah. It's now about you can't just remove him and replace somebody. You gotta go through the voting process. So we gotta keep him there. But he must shake up. A good that the people doing this so that he know that he's not an island. He doesn't have absolute authority as an individual to just follow your heart.
Right.
If you
my suggestion would be that he should have a special chat room for he and his colleagues where they will hang here on certain things. Before
I believe they do. They have the CDC Lawmakers chat room.
Yeah, they need to hang here.
Going to my asset asking for Joseph Waka PRO. Eh? What you do that now to us? You saw how the people.
Well, the notion is the speaker,
unreasonable.
The notion is they said the speaker can be too partisan. I don't know how true is that, but that's the notion that the speaker cannot be too partisan.
What about the speaker here?
I stand.
What about the United States Congress Speaker?
Right.
Nancy Pelosi, she has to
Nancy
tell with
Pelosi
that man.
told Donald Trump's speech. It's right on national TV.
That only they get too much.
That crew woman there. That crew woman there.
Because you know he has so many opportunities and still get it. Some people saying that because he want to audit. Okay. So some people say maybe person, you know, they got some people they easy going, they get tough, but they're strong. They got strong resolve.
When he goes to conduct an audit of the legislature, the House, or whatsoever.
Yeah.
I believe that's the leadership that is being audited. Right?
Yeah, the past.
The leadership,
the leadership, the operations of both houses is the leadership that is being audited.
Audited, yes.
Yeah.
So we're making some money now.
Okay, thank you. All right. So this my take on this whole thing. This my take. You will recall that on August, sometime in August, to be precise, around August 19th, we discussed a topic. We discussed a topic, the monologue, transforming setbacks into a great comeback. Transforming setbacks into a great comeback. The CDC released this slogan on June 28, 2024, in an elaborate sports extravaganza. Partisans from all walks of life converged on the headquarters in Congo Town for the festivities. We discussed that. And just in case if you miss it, let me go over it so that you understand that some of the things that are happening today didn't just happen out of the blue. Okay. And that's why we continue to ask, what is the speaker not doing? Not what is he doing, but what is he not doing that will cause anyone to revolt against him, especially from within. But first, let me say to Rebecca Vanny, Miss Vanny, Philadelphia, happy birthday to you. This broadcast is being dedicated to you, and along with Beatrice Spear, also from Philadelphia. Happy birthday to you. I know you celebrated your birthdays yesterday, but we didn't have a show yesterday, so tonight's broadcast is dedicated to you and many others celebrating. Okay, celebrating Grand Style. Thank you. All right, so what caused the setbacks? That was number one. Number two, the party have announced the recalibration and reorganization. What are the strategies or visions outlined for this rebranding? Three, maintaining and recruiting new members. When does the party take stock on her membership across the country, the diaspora, with reassurances that spurs recruitment of new members? Four, defending the rights and civil liberties of Liberians, especially those citizens who are in the employ of government of Liberia. Does the party begin to take legal action against the government for the mass dismissals of hundreds of civil servants who are perceived as citizens, or allow every top to stand on its own bottom? But rise up in solidarity when a leader is witch hunted by the JNB administration? Case in point, Senator McGill at the LACC on August 21st, 2024. 5, the plot and process of elimination. President Weah is the main target. Unlike the CDC, the JNB Unity Party government has been very strategic about witch hunting former officials of the past CDC government. GHT Digging Deeper Department reported that the plot and process of elimination was started with audits and naming persons of interest like Minister Samuel D. Tuer Jr. in the Yinsua's death and CBL audits. Today, Senator McGill has been invited by the LACC. Mayor Jefferson Koji has been named for investigation. Representative Yeka Koluba has reported that President Weah will be arrested, and the asset recovery team is seeking for riot police backup to go after their targets. 6, the CDC Legislative Caucus. This is it. The CDC Legislative Caucus, a rubber stamp, and Speaker Koffa, a chaperone in chief to Joseph Boakai? Question. The CDC has the majority in the legislature and have the positions of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. What are the strategies and legislative agenda for the Liberian people? Will they be wrong to hold officials of the Unity Party government accountable? When do they use the steel in their backbones and demonstrate their testicular fortitude, i.e., President Weah being refused access to the VIP lounge at the RIA, the Yellow Machine saga, the US 22 million for dirt roads, the mass dismissals of civil servants, the US 20 million transferred within the national budget, the unconstitutional CSA bosses actions, and etc., etc. Okay? 7, stop the knee-jerk approaches. The CDC, as the largest opposition political party, cannot carry on rebranding the ways and factions it has since January 22nd, 2024. There has to be a uniformed and coordinated approach to issues of national concerns, and the party's responses must be channeled and not everyone or anyone. And then we had a quotable quote there that says, every animal with blood in his veins and horns on his head will fight when it is attacked. And that was by Sun Tzu, a Chinese philosopher. Okay? And then we went on to say, doing the right thing will never be wrong. History will judge us fairly. Doing the right thing will never be wrong. Okay? So, what is Speaker Koffa not doing that his colleagues will gang up against him and want to have him removed today as we discuss the plot against him? What is he not doing? Who are those that are plotting against him, that want to have him removed? President Weah have expressed dismay over the conspiracy, over the plot, about the internal wrangling or fight plot to remove Speaker Koffa. Okay, mind you, when these things happen, it causes uneasiness within the ordinary people, the ordinary citizens, especially those diehards. We spoke there about the mass dismissals, the witch hunting, and what have you. Bunch of citizens were just suspended, and some of them suspended, some of them dismissed at the Watch Project. Okay, for no reasons except that they are seditions. They wrote all kind of things. I believe some of you saw that. We don't have time to go into that, but this thing continues, and we can have a control, especially of the lower house. The third in command, the speaker, deputy speaker, positions are with CDC. and we can't hold people feet to fire. You know, that's the saddest part. And the speaker came out the other day when people are condemning Joseph Boakai travels and yielding no results. He came to Boakai's defense as if to say he's the spokesman for Joseph Boakai, that is disingenuous for people to question his travel and yielding nothing. Okay? Allow Joseph Boakai people to fight for themselves. You are the Speaker of the House of Representatives. You are the third in command.
And first of all, they don't even want him there.
They don't want him there.
They don't want him there. Just pretending to.
So what Kofa has to do, the thing he's not doing, one of the things he's not doing is to make the Liberian people, to make citizens feel comfortable with his leadership. Do those things that people will say, yes, this speaker, he's not with Boakai. He's not with, we not say go and fight, face fight and all of that. But when you see mass dismissals going on, injustice going on, or killings of people, you call the police. The riot at the police at CDC headquarters. Whether somebody got killed there, somebody got injured, people brutalized, there has been no investigation. No investigation by the government, no investigation by our House of Representatives, by the Senate, everything just free. These are the things that people have concerns about. Okay? A diehard Man CC called the show earlier today, Freedom High Talk. And if you listen to her vocabulary that Man CC used there, everybody was shocked against the speaker. Everybody was shocked. We don't encourage that, but people are becoming frustrated about the speaker. And we just want him to do the right thing. We don't support people plotting against him, wanting to remove him, but any means necessary. No. Because a removal of Speaker Koffa for money, imagine you are in a House of Representatives, whether you new or you old, you've been there 12 years, this is your second term or your third term, or you just coming in, you've been taking pay. You've been taking all kinds of monies, the $45,000 for car, for this, for that, your special sitting fees. Where are those monies? If you want Boakai to give you $15,000 each, or $30,000 each, or $45,000 each to remove Speaker Koffa, what happens to the ordinary people who can't even pay their children's school fees? That you taking this amount of money from the treasury to pay as bribes to remove Speaker Koffa. Why are you there? Why are you there? All right. This conversation will continue. Let's go to the phone lines here, take some people. Our lines are open. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna come back. Let's begin with our first caller here. Jerry say. Jerry, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Jimo.
Yeah.
It top here, I get me here. It really get me here. I want to see. I
thought Jerry was sleeping.
No, I'm sleeping.
My man, you can sleep in the net style, or you working test shit.
No, today I'm not at work.
You off today, okay?
Yeah. So that by this time, I lean outside the phone. You're watching me.
Yeah.
Because of the topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Jerry.
Mr. Jimo. The first thing I want to ask question, apart from French and Foucault, what CDC still got lawmakers in the house? I don't think so. We don't have lawmakers. Our presidents are not fair. in our house.
Yeah.
When it comes to Braga trying to remove the speaker, then we start acting like we got lawmakers. We don't have. Everything over there is moving against the party.
Yeah.
Is moving against the opposition community. We don't see anything happening. It's one man who everybody said this man doesn't have high school diploma, Taro Dillon, who sent and challenge the Senate and the entire legislature. And everybody, people who were master's degree, everybody fell on that man. A force who everything he was doing, it fell on him. Because of that man's doing this, he didn't even get a job. That President Weah appointed him for.
Yeah.
We had the Senate pro tem. We had the speaker. And no people fought. We went to election and we lost. Mr. Gilmore, let me tell you the truth. That speaker is not for us. And you see President Weah signing that. Maybe that man had called President Weah and cried on President Weah. Now what President Weah doing? That may not even for President Weah. That's the first thing. The man is doing nothing in the party interest. He's doing nothing in the Liberian people interest. When that man became speaker, people were happy. They felt we had somebody to stand up to Braga.
Right.
We're not seeing anything like of such. Mr. Gilmore,
yeah.
I mean, not out of you. Y'all can say it the way you're saying it. Almost looking at Winfred Russell yet. Winfred Russell, they go into election and they say, oh, we just need Liberia to have that space. At the end of the day, what happens? People never sure.
People never sure.
Because people were disappointed in the man. Nobody really felt for that thing Winfred Russell was doing. People felt they can, different person can take the seat. We don't care. Another time, if we have another field, if CDC is doing anything to bring another lawmaker, that's, another citizen to be speaker, that's okay. But if not, man, if Braga wanted that space, let Braga take it. Because Kofa, they almost let Braga taking it. They made that blowing Braga home. They made that everything is happening. Everything people cry for over there. Kofa can't do anything. Mr. Gilmore, even this EPS, no people went over there.
Yeah.
What's happening? Nothing. They make it go to any CDC station. Like, you get your freedom hard talk. You get this the program going on. They get this Kings FM stuff going on. They make it appear on not to say anything. But the man will sit down and their microphone appear before he talking for Braga. I like that man who come be fighting for. Maybe because President Weah said something and he's not happy. And it's because Kofa called President Weah and cry on President Weah to do what he's doing. But trust me, President Weah himself is discouraged over that man attitude. Let me tell you the truth. He's not satisfied with the way the man performing. He's not performing as an opposition speaker. He bars everything. So then we say, oh, okay, then we as budget will not go through. Before you know it, matter of fact, once the opposition start to say these things, they go back and say, okay, I go on Braga side. Before you know it, it's gone. It's gone. In no time, it's gone. It's almost like he's working for Braga. So what will be fighting for? If Braga can get him, like, kicking out. And go stand on one regular representative, then you will know that people are behind him that causing to obtain our speaker seat. He ain't no special person over there.
Yeah.
If he doesn't know his job, let him go. For me, I'm staying right there.
Thank you.
I mean, Mr. Jomo, I see that man picture, I can put it. I ain't even let him read anything about him. That's to the point where I don't want to see him.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tony Blackpool Kofa said the speaker needs to act. Let him be there as peacemaker. Weah, who told Braga from his deathbed, Braga went against President Weah and continued to disrespect Weah. Kofa wants to please Braga. And Placos Apple said he is running away from his party, thinking that the Unity Party loves him. He must go. For me, I am resolved on this one. Yeah. And Philip Manifix, I am a seditious since this party was founded, but trust me, I am disappointed a lot in the speaker. We're going to find our way to add Jogba in a minute. Let me read one more comment here. And this is from Tokwa Wisa. The refusal of the CDC legislature to sponsor a bill of impeachment for the so many violations of the law If they have done these things, then they are now talking something serious about this regime. And Jerome Weah, the general at Carlos Gray, is truly being missed in the lower house. If General Gray was in the 55th legislature about this time, we will see different things unfolding in the lower house. Thank you very much. Keep your comments trending. We're going to read them if time permits. Let's go to the line and welcome my dear friend and brother, Arthur Jogba from Virginia. Art, welcome. How you doing? Art, if you mute yourself, you need to unmute your phone. Jogba. Art, you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here. I'm unmuted.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. No, what I was saying is, I called earlier on AB show and said the same thing.
Right.
The two things I have an issue with. I think the leadership of CDC, including the speaker, I have an issue with with that. The CDC caucus, I don't even think they've done enough.
No.
To show to the CDCians who are diehard to the party, that they even represent these people. You have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
There are many people who are suffering because of CDC. They put their blood, put their life on the line for this party and for these people.
Correct.
And for what?
Mm-hmm.
People wonder why people are committed to CDC or committed to George Weah, because George Weah cares about the people of CDC.
He does.
He will do whatever he can for them. And let's talk about the speaker. I don't know exactly where he stands. It's like the scripture where Jesus said, "If you are hot, I don't want to do with you. If you are cold, I don't want to do with you. But if you are lukewarm, I don't know what to do with you because I don't know where you stand. So I just spit you out of my mouth." That's how exactly I see the speaker.
Yeah.
No one knows exactly where he stands. The only reason why some of us are still saying he should be supported is because we still see a point we think we can corner him, and force him to stand up for CDC. Because removing at this point, again, you got to think about it. You need the party to know exactly what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing. The thing is, we can show to CDC that we are more politically expedient and experienced than they are. So we're sowing a seed of discord between them and screw them up. CDC have to watch out for that.
And it's not written in stone that you remove Speaker Koffa, that Thomas Fowler becomes speaker. No, it's not going to happen.
No.
They go for election. There are no ascendancy clause. It's a political horse.
Exactly. And you need
when the speaker leaves, go straight for election.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Absolutely.
You need to also understand that they are also aware that they are already splitting, that there's a split between the very CDCians, the lawmakers. So chances are you can actually get some of them on the Unity Party side if you give them money. You can never rule these things out anymore.
No, you can't.
We don't know where most of these people loyalty lies anymore.
Right.
Yes. So the speaker saying, for me, is the right thing, but the executive committee need to find a way to bring him to some kind of task and say, look, you want our support, we will give you the support. But these are things we expect. How can you be a speaker?
They got to have an agenda.
Yes. How can you be a speaker in the opposition? And you look at it to say you are actually part of the ruling party. I don't understand it. We are not asking this man to behave like the speakers the way speakers behave in the US. No, we don't seem to be enemy.
Right.
Everything they did to President Weah, the speaker has not said anything.
I never said anything. No.
He said nothing.
No investigations.
Nothing. First of all, your words just coming on the air to say we heard X, Y, and Z that the former president was treated. You have literally sent Unity Party a message, but you said nothing. Again, you tell Unity Party that, okay, I'm open to discussing with you people. He's giving Unity Party a room. They've seen the room. They've seen the weakness. Look, I'm going to close like this. Fonati Koffa needs to make up his mind and decide who he is. We agreed he represented Liberian people, but he was placed there by CDCians. We are not saying do things because of CDCians. We are saying do things the way it needs to be done.
Yeah.
You are not Joseph Boakai puppet. You are not his
chaperone.
SA,
Yeah.
Nothing. Why are you trying with a man to Italy? To prove what? Joseph Boakai is trying to make it look like there's a united front. There's no united front.
No,
there's no united front. Don't give Joseph Boakai a reason to share his agenda. At the end of the day, you'll come out and spark you right in the back. So the speaker needs to decide: is he a CDCian or not? Because the next few weeks or months will determine that.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Al Jogba from Virginia. Ambassador Saros Momo Sambula. The speaker should be clear in keeping his line as an opposition speaker. He is too lukewarm. And Obadiah Davis, Kofa needs to go. Since President Weah was disrespected at the airport, Kofa said nothing. So let him go. Let's take this caller here. That will be our last caller from 401-5898. That's our last caller. 401.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Gomes.
Hello. Your name?
Yeah, I'm Linda Morris.
Linda, welcome. How you doing?
Yep. I'm calling from Rhode Island.
Right.
Mr. Gomes, what I learned, somebody called me today from Liberia and said that the reason why they want to remove the speaker is because he said they should audit the horse. And you know, the vice president, Thomas Farah, and two other guys, they've been on some committee, I think finance committee, since early administration.
Yeah.
And Fonati Koffa is saying that they should audit the horse. And obviously, if the horse is audited, Thomas Farah, the vice president, Prince Moyu, and the rest of them, they will be made shame. And they are the ones behind his removal. Or somebody from LRB, they will tell you.
Right.
That's the main reason.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Tamasa.
All right, Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
I think the speaker. The speaker.
Just wrap it up for all of us, yeah?
The speaker. The speaker situation is cutting up. I think
we're gonna bring the topic back again.
Yeah, let us bring it back to dive into it more.
Right.
But I think we had a great show today. I say it was a May week show, bundled up with a lot of things, and that's where it is, to the extent we couldn't go to other areas. But it's a great show, Let me extend my gratitude to Sarah and Rachel and the rest of the team, especially our chief statistician, Bagayoko Ali
Bagayoko.
Ambrose, and the rest of the team that continue to follow us. It was a great show, but I think the issue of the speaker, I think we already jot down, the sampling of views, so I think Speaker Koffa need to follow this show and just do the right thing, do the right thing. If you remove about doing the right thing, history will judge you properly. But you have to know where you stand. You know who took you there.
Right.
The house is a political house. It's not a market ground. It's a political house. So you know your blocks. Stand your ground, do the right thing. You don't have to force with the executive, but make sure you do the right thing and stand your ground and maintain your blocks. If your block is in jeopardy, people, your partisans, Liberians have been laying out of work. You have to take a stand.
You have to take a
stand.
Position,
your statements, it matters. Words, that one make leadership. You don't have to fight, but your voice is heavy.
Absolutely.
And as a speaker, the chairperson, your public utterances, addressing cardinal issues in the country, constraints about people laying out of work and injustices, it speaks a lot. It makes people to understand that you're doing your job as a chairperson, using your oversight, and the people believe that they still have hope in you. So these are the things that, the speaker should be following the show and understand what is going on. But it's a great show, The Wise Man. I'm glad to be with you. It's always a pleasure to team up with, our beautiful ladies, Rachel and Sarah. I salute you all.
Jealousy. I say, Zachary point.
Went to a blaha. Did not be spelling, sir. Now, so, went to a blaha. They be smiling with your eye. No job, no respect. Don't jack on yourself. Take time with your life. Don't spend on yourself.
You don't get money, you don't get friend.
You will see all your enemy. Bring your enemy closer to you. They will see you shine. Went to a bar.
Well, folks, that's also for us here on the global stage. We invite you to join us on the radio, on the FM dial, where the entertainment never ends. Thanks to our team of panelists and analysts, Delano Tamasa, Rashad Bezagi Carpin, Sarah Dopo. After Solo was following the broadcast, trending in the back room.
If you get married, they will talk. When you sing,
So it was it be corner.
like you before you talk about my daily clothes. Go and wash your daddy clothes. Your mona
Get checked when one Kokane, Martha Reeves, Nathaniel Kete, Trevor L. Morris. Thanks a whole lot for being there, all of you. Our birthday celebrate. Congratulations.